Hello, hello, hello. Everyone tuning in. And thank you for tuning in with me on another Advent of Cyber stream. Of course, I gotta keep this stream on YouTube separate from the other one we're gonna do on YouTube. But it's all uninterrupted on Twitch. So anyway, hope you guys are doing alright this weekend. Hoping everyone has had a good weekend so far. It's been quite rainy where I live. And there's quite a bit of excitement as well where I live too. So it's one of those weekends. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are well. Got my monster right here. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. I got my monster. I got a monster. So, we're good. We're good. We're good. So, we're doing Advent of Cyber Day 2. We've already done Day 1 of Advent of Cyber, so tonight we're going to do Day 2. And I don't think it'll take as long as Day 1 did. Mostly because I've just been mostly reading all sorts of stuff, introducing Advent of Cyber, and reading over the storyline for this year's Advent of Cyber. So, we're gonna look at Day 2 here in a bit. Just wanna say hello to everyone, and also I'm in the Hackers Hackin' voice chat. If anybody wants to hack along with me, we'll have a bit of a hacker. We'll have hacker time during the TryHackMe Advent of Cyber stream, and we'll have community time afterwards, after we finish with this room. So, let's wait for more people to pop in, and then we'll get ready to go. I just want to give a little bit of time in case people want to show up and hang out. But yeah, guys, want to check with some folks and see anybody wants to do some community game nights. We're gonna play marbles on stream after this, but I've got some sub-wheel redemptions because Mr. Jaegerman gifted me like 11 subs on Twitch, so we may as well do all of those tonight, including marbles on stream. How's it going, Captain Kira? Hope you're ready to hack the planet. Alright, so we're gonna get ready to do Day 2. So I'm going to let me see here. I don't want to remove that. You're doing ballet? Nice. Guys, if you don't know Captain Kira, she is like probably the most sophisticated person in the community. Like, I love her taste. I love her taste in the fancy. I love her fancy taste. So you'll be here until like 7:30. It's all good. So we're gonna get ready to do some hacking. Honestly, I like a person with refined taste. You know, I like a person with refined taste. Because you know what that tells me? It tells me intelligence. And I can tell you got, out of everybody, you probably have some of the highest IQ in the community, Captain Kira. Alright. So, we're gonna log into the OpenVPN just in case. I always do this whether or not, regardless if I'm gonna need it, because you never know. We're gonna open a second terminal. And I don't wanna accidentally leak the I don't wanna accidentally leak anything. So let's close these tabs. That's a hidden room, and we're not allowed to. I'm not that smart, Kira. Although I am a little bit smarter than I used to be, but still at the same time, I don't know. You're a lot more smarter than I am, honestly. Maybe, I don't know. I'm computer techie smart. You're just, culture smart. You're culture smart, Kira. Like the type that listens to classical music and listens to, the classical music stations on NPR. Okay. So let's go in here. We're gonna do Advent of Cyber. So what room are we going to do today? O data, all ye faithful. So this is a log analysis room. So we're gonna add to the story for day 2 of Advent of Cyber. I'll add 1 more hour just in case. On at the hour. Okay, so after yesterday's resounding success, McConaughey Bell walks into Antarcticraft's office with a gleaming smile. She takes out her company-issued laptop for her knapsack, from her knapsack, and decides to check the news. Traffic on the North 15 highway. Glad I skied into work today, he boasts. A notification from the best festival company's internal communication tool, HollyChat, pings. It's another task. It reads, the B team has been tasked with understanding the network of Antarcticraft's South Pole site. Taking a minute to think about the task ahead, McConaughey Bell realizes that Antarcticraft has no fancy technology that captures the events on the network. No tech, no problem, she exclaims. McHoneybell. So she decides to open up her Python terminal. So the learning objectives today, we're going to get an introduction to what data science involves and how it can be applied in cybersecurity. Get a gentle, they say gentle, we promise, introduction to Python. Get to work with some popular Python libraries such as pandas and matplotlib to crunch data, and help McHoneybell establish an understanding of Antarcticraft's network. Accessing the machine. So we're going to have a look at this connection card. Do I need to start the attack box today? No, it does not indicate we need to use the attack box. Do we need to start a VM today? We just started it. We just started the machine, so yes. We need to start a VM. Is the split screen available? Yes. And we can see it right here. Show split view. Okay. And we've just accessed the machine by clicking Start Machine, the green button. And the Show Split Screen button, we just press that. And they'll be on the right hand side of the page. If you start the machine and you cannot see the split view like pop up automatically, then just click on split view, show split view, and it'll show the machine in a split view. And we're going to return to the task on hand, so we'll be using the machine a little later. Right now, let's just exit split view right now, so that we can read over all of this. So, the core element of data science is interpreting data to answer questions. Data science involves it often involves programming, statistics, and recently the use of artificial intelligence to examine large amounts of data to understand trends and patterns and help businesses make predictions that lead to informed decisions. So, the roles and responsibilities of a data scientist will include, for data collection, this phase involves collecting raw data. This could be like a list of recent transactions, for example. Data processing, which involves turning the raw data, which was previously collected, into a standard format. The analyst can work with. This phase can be quite the time sink. Data mining, or clustering classification. This will involve creating relationships between the data, finding patterns and correlations that can start to provide some insight. Think of it like chipping away at a big stone, discovering more and more as you chip away. Analysis. This phase is where the bulk of the analysis takes place. Here, the data is explored to provide answers to questions and some future projections. For example, an e-commerce store can use data science to understand the latest and most popular products to sell, as well as create a prediction for the busiest times of the year. And last but not least, communication. This phase is extremely important. Even if you have the answers to the universe, no one will understand you if you can't present them clearly. Data can be visualized as charts, tables, maps, etc. The use of data science is quickly becoming more frequent in cybersecurity because of its ability to offer insights. Analyzing data, such as log events, leads to an intelligent understanding of ongoing events within an organization. Using data science for anomaly detection is an example. Other uses of data science in cybersecurity include SIEMs, which collect and correlate large amounts of data to give a wider understanding of the organization's landscape. Threat trend analysis. Emerging threats can be tracked and understood. And predictive analysis. By analyzing historical events, you can create a potential picture of what the threat landscape may look like in the future. This can aid in the prevention of incidents. Introducing Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebooks are open source documents containing code, text, and terminal functionality. They are popular in the data science and education communities because they can be easily shared and executed across systems. Additionally, Jupyter Notebooks are a great way to demonstrate and explain proof of concepts in cybersecurity. Jupyter Notebooks could be considered as instruction manuals. As you'll come to discover, a notebook consists of cells that can be executed one at a time, step by step. You'll see an example of a Jupyter Notebook in this screenshot below. Note how there are both formatted text and Python code being processed. Cells act just like an interpreter. Now use multiple cells. Look at this screenshot right here. Look at this screenshot. That's kind of an example right there. So before we begin working with Jupyter Notebooks for today's practicals, we must become familiar with the interface. So let's return to the machine we deployed at the start of the task. And I'm gonna open it as a separate tab. Give me more room to work with. So we'll be presented with two main panes, or whatever you pronounce it, I don't know. On the left is the File Explorer, and on the right is the Workspace. This pane is where the notebooks will open. Initially, we are presented with a launcher screen. We can see the types of notebooks that the machine supports. For now, let's left click on the Python 3 icon under the notebook heading to create our first notebook. You can double-click the folder icon in the File Explorer to open and close the File Explorer. This may be helpful on smaller resolutions. The notebook's interface is illustrated like so. You got the cell, you got the run button, format selector, duplicate cell, move cell up and down, add cell like above or below, and delete cell. The notable buttons for today's task will include Save, which is a floppy disk icon, or Control S for your shortcut. Run Cell, which is the play button. Or Shift Enter. Run All Cells, where two play buttons alongside each other. There's no keyboard shortcut. Inserting the cell below, which is like a rectangle with an arrow pointing down, or delete cell, which is a trash can. So you can see all of this right here. Floppy disk, pull up the play button, all of that. So you can see that. For now, don't worry about the toolbar at the very top of the screen. For brevity, everything has already been configured for you. Finally, note that you can move cells by clicking and dragging the area to their left. As you can see in this example right here. So practical. For the best learning experience, it is strongly recommended that you follow along using the Jupyter Notebook stored on the VM. I will recommend what Jupyter Notebook to use in each section below. The notebooks break down in each step of the content below in much more detail. The Python 3 Crash Course, this notebook for this section, can be found in 1_intro to Python, all one word, no underscore, no spaces. Python 3 Crash Course .ipynb. Remember to press the Run Cell button as you progress through the notebook. Note that if you are already familiar with Python, you can skip the section of the task. Python is a very versatile, high-level programming language. It is often highly regarded as easy to learn. Here are some examples of how it can be used: web development, game development, exploit development in cybersecurity, desktop application development, artificial intelligence, and data science. One of the things you learn when learning a programming language is how to print text. Python makes this extremely simple by using print, parentheses, quote, your text here, quote, end quote, end parentheses, which you can see in this example. Variables. A good way of describing variables is to think of them as a storage box with a label on it. If you were moving house, you would put items into a box and label them. You'd probably put all the items from your kitchen into the same box. It's very simple in programming. Variables are used to store our data, given a name, and accessed later. The structure of a variable looks like this. Label equals data. So for example, if your age is like 23, the variable for age is going to be like age equals 23. Or if your name is Ben, the variable would be Ben equals, name equals Ben. You don't want to mix them up because the variable is important. At least the left side of the variable, like what the variable is equaling to, basically. The thing to note with variables is that we can change what is stored within them at a later date. For example, the name can change from Ben to Adam. The context of a variable can be used by referring to the name of the variable. For example, to print a variable, we can just parse it to our print statement in this demonstration below. Oh, we got CM Nadic's name in here. Nice. Yeah, he came by to visit yesterday. I thought it was so cool. It was cool. So lists. Lists are an example of a data structure in Python. Lists are used to store a collection of values as a variable. For example, transport equals bracket car plane train, age equals 22 bracket 22 19 55. Those brackets are quite important in storing multiple values like that. Python pandas. This notebook can be found in 2_intro to pandas and intro to pandas.ipynb. Remember to press the run cell button as you progress through the notebook. So pandas is a Python library that allows us to manipulate, process, and structure data. It can be imported using import pandas. In today's task, we're going to import pandas as the alias PD to make it easier to refer to within our program. This can be done via import as PD. So there's no underscores here. There are a few fundamental data structures that we need to understand first. In pandas, a series is similar to a singular column in a table. It uses a key value pair. The key is the index number and the value is the data we wish to store. To create a series, we can use pandas series function. First, let's create a list. Transportation equals train, like bracket train, plane, car. Then you got to create a new variable to store the series by providing the list from above. Transportation underscore series equals pd dot series parentheses transportation. Now let's print the series. Print parentheses transportation underscore series and parentheses, and you got the key index and the value. Zero is basically the one. Like, 0 is always the first number in this index. Some people starting out will think, well, gee, shouldn't 1 be the first number? No. 0 is always the first number. It goes, it follows 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For example. And it makes a lot of sense, really. Data frames extend a series because they are a grouping of series. For example, in this case, they can be compared to a spreadsheet or database because they can be thought of as a table with rows and columns. To illustrate this concept, we will load the following data into a data frame. name, age, and country of residence. So, for example, we've got Ben, age 24, in the United Kingdom, Jacob, age 32, in the United States, and Alice, who is 19, lives in Germany. For this, we will create a two-dimensional list. Remember that a data frame has rows and columns, so we'll need to provide each row with data in the respective column. We'll do that a little bit later. I want to follow along with the walkthrough. Matplotlib. So this notebook can also be found 3_ intro to Matplotlib. Matplotlib. Looks like a typo. Intro to matplotlib.ipynb. Don't forget to press the run cell button. So matplotlib allows us to quickly create a large variety of plots. For example, bar charts, histograms, pie charts, waterfalls, and all sorts. Creating our first plot. After importing the matplot library, we will use pyplot to create our first line chart to show the number of orders fulfilled during the months of January, February, March, and April. We'll do that in a bit. Okay, great. So we've learned how to process data using pandas and matplotlib. Continue on to workbook.ipynb, and the notebook is located at 4_capstone on the virtual machine. Remember everything you need to answer the questions below have been provided in the notebooks on the VM. You'll just need to account for the new dataset network_traffic.csv. So, okay. So, let's have a look at this stuff. So we've opened the capstone already, so we can press the completed button. And let me check my streak real quick. Still going. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I want to follow along with the... how much time do we have left? Oh yeah, we don't have that much time. We only have like 15 minutes right now. So we'll just do capstone. For right now. Hang on a minute. So let's see, this has captured 100 packets. The IP address that sent the most. Okay. We're gonna follow along with this. We're going to use pandas to analyze the data in the source, destination, and protocol, and apply functions such as sum, average, size, and describe the grouping. So the packet capture and required libraries have been imported for us. So we're essentially doing like sort of like Advent of Code in a way. So I'm gonna follow along with the tutorial, but it's gonna be done this way. So let's see here. Data frame. Okay, so we need to go in here. Data frame, not count. Function. And we want to, well, we've already seen how many packets we've got. So let's have a look. Packet number. Yeah, error. Data frame is not defined. Oh, DF, not data frame. Duh. Count. Okay. So that's essentially the packet number. Somewhat confusing, but I think we got this. Just gonna hit that function. We got a little bit. We're gonna have to go a little bit late with the other YouTube stream. So let's make it 8:15 on YouTube, on the other stream on YouTube. Because I want to try to split the TryHackMe stuff up from this other stuff. I want to like submit. I want to submit some of this stuff over to TryHackMe, like a write-up. So that's why I try to keep things separate. So let's extend this stream over to 8:30. If we can do that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And after that, we can keep working on the hacker stuff. Oh, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead, go in here. And let me see. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Alright, so let's delay the other stream to 8:15. So that we can finish this. Alright. Not like people are really waiting in there anyway. Alright, so 8:15. There we go. It won't take that long. But we gotta play it on the safe side. Alright, so required code. This part can be confusing, but there we go. Yeah, look. Do just yeah, 30 minutes. Plenty of time. Okay. We can make data frame equal to df. I guess, that's gonna be a little challenging. I wish I was able to connect this directly using RDP. I don't have the credentials for it though. Third. Okay. We got DF imported. Is it not importing right? something like this. It's DF not defined. Hello, it's right here. Okay, so we've gone ahead and delayed the other YouTube stream, so we'll go ahead and just, I guess, fiddle around with this. We'll try this out. I guess, I don't know. It sure is a slow VM. We'll go ahead and terminate it and come right back to it. There we go. Terminate it. Alright. Start machine again. Alright. Let's keep it going. Let's keep trying. I'm not a programmer, by the way, guys, so I know I need to know I need to know Python. But I don't really. I don't really, so it's all good. Alright. Go in here. For pandas imports is PD. Transportation equals train lane car. We'll start a series right here. And then we'll print transportation series. Right here. I don't understand why this is doing that. Invalid syntax, but it should be right. Be okay. don't know why it did that. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch the tutorial or something. Oh, it's done. Like I can just watch it on the laptop, my other laptop, and finish this on there. We need a data frame. Right here. Probably what we needed to do all along is data. Ben. 24. Let's just list this as UK. This is kind of like a transportation series, but it's like a series, like a bunch of transportation series within a series. Basically what data frame is. This is so slow though. And I'm not even running OBS on this thing. Like, this VM is so slow. Why are you so slow? Dude. Exit and go back. Probably all I can do. I don't want to, like, keep turning it off, back on again. I might just read the tutorial. Grasp a little bit of a better understanding of it. Yeah, this VM is slow as fuck. I don't know why. But this VM is slow as fuck. This is gonna take a while, guys, so sorry guys, but here's what it is. Can't really control that. Alright, I'm just gonna turn this machine off. Start it back up again. Thankfully, we didn't go that far. What the hell? Did this thing just disconnect me again? Bastard. What the fuck? This is my 5G internet. This network adapter is a real pain in my arse. Fucking hell, okay. Look, I'll join with this slow-ass 2G internet, but... dude, that's not fair. Kind of handicapping me with the network adapter. Kind of handicapping me with the network adapter. Not gonna lie. Alright, back over here again. Alright, let's just move the other YouTube stream to 8:30. Because of that, I don't know. Alright, we're back over here again. Technical problems I'm dealing with today. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're back here. Okay, so let's try again. Let's keep going. Walk through, read. Alright. Yes. Alice. 19 BE for Deutschland. Create a new variable of BF to store the data frame using the list from above. The data frame data columns equals name, age, country of